Hey Rock on Beer viewers, happy Homebrew Wednesday. Cheers. Got some not so Schwarz beer. My Schwarz beer came out a little less Schwarz than I wanted it to, but I actually have a whole video on that, so we'll just be using this for drinking instead of talking. Still tastes nice. Yeah. Hey, it's been a little while. I hit the bar top and you shake. That's probably not very nice for you. But yeah, I haven't had a whole lot going on. I haven't brewed anything actually since the Schwarz beer, which I don't think I made a video about. So well, I made some kind of small anyway. Yeah. But I've actually got quite a few updates. I haven't been brewing a lot because there's a lot of construction going on at the house, along with me being really busy with work and stuff. So haven't been brewing a whole lot. Well, actually, I can show you the construction. Let's take a look at that real quick. Yeah, look at that. If you've seen some of my previous videos about the house, it used to have a straw roof. It no longer has a straw roof. You can see remnants of the straw roof strewn about. But yeah, we've had guys. You can see there's one tile up there. It's going to be a tile roof. You can see they've put one tile up there. That's interesting, isn't it? So yeah, we've been getting the roof replaced on our house, and that has been quite the undertaking. Let me sit back down here. Yeah, that's been kind of a crazy process. They took the straw down, and it was everywhere, and there's scaffolding up, and we can't park our cars, and there are workers here like all day. So yeah, haven't been out in the brew shed too much because it's loud, and yeah, it's just I like a chill brew day, and there's not a lot of chill around here right now. So well, wait, there's got to be that one tile. I'm sure that's going to be joined by at least several other tiles. I think it's actually, we're supposed to be done in a week, 2 weeks? Maybe 2 weeks? I don't know. Then the city is going to dig up our driveway to put in water pipes. So hooray for constant construction. Well, that's what you get when you buy and renovate a house. Cheers. But I'm actually on vacation right now, so I am on vacation for the next 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks now, and I'm definitely gonna get some brewing done. I want to put down some light stuff, I want to just put down like a whole pipeline, because if I get back to being really busy at work, I want to have a big bunch of stuff brewed up from my vacation to enjoy. That's the goal anyway, so stay tuned for that. I'm sure hopefully the next two Homebrew Wednesdays will actually be brewing. But okay, some other stuff. First of all, let's do a hop update. I know we've all been dying about those, so roll it. Holy shit, they started growing. Yeah, look at that, they grew. Isn't that great? That's it's surprising actually. I really thought that they were totally dead. especially since when I actually dug them up from our old place, I basically dug through the snow and then dug them out of the frozen ground and hacked them apart with a shovel because I couldn't get the whole crown out. So I just hacked off basically rhizomes with the edge of a shovel because that's all I had. So I really thought they were dead. I mean, and they sat in a bucket for like 2 days, and then I just threw them in the ground out here, which was barely thawed. And I really didn't think they'd survived, but they popped up and they're actually going. One of them a little less than the other. You saw that the one on the left is a little stunted, but the other one is going crazy. It's already winding itself up the fence. I'm gonna train it along the fence so it kind of grows out. And hell, I might even get hops this year. That'd be crazy. I've never actually gotten hops off those things. They were in a My old apartment was not great. The garden wasn't great for growing, well, especially hops, but basically anything. It was just a tiny little city garden. They seem to be liking the country air a bit more. But anyway, hops. Brew house. I gotta stop bashing the bar. Sorry about that. Yes. Friend of mine. Okay, so I'm working on the Keyser project, like slowly working on it. I've got most of the tubing and stuff, and I was looking to get the taps. That was what I wanted to get, the taps before I started on the actual Keyser build, because I mean it needs to have taps if you're going to build the collar onto it. And I was looking around in Europe. I couldn't find the on my kegerator, my 2-tap kegerator, I have these Perlick taps that my brother brought me for my birthday a few years ago from the US. They were the taps that he uses, so he brought them for me, and I really, really liked them. And I found them in one place in the UK, and they were like 80 pounds a piece, which is a lot. So a friend of mine was going to the US, a Danish friend of mine, and he said he had some room in his bag, and I said, hey, would you like to declare some taps and shanks to the customs on your on your way out? And he said, what? And I said, come on, man, it's cool. They totally won't say anything when you tell them that you're bringing shanks back into the country. Thankfully he agreed, and he brought me back 4 of these guys right here. Check it out. P for Perlick. These are the front closing. These are the front closing model, all stainless steel. I went with the stainless steel shank too. That's what I have in there, and they are really easy to clean and they won't corrode, and yeah, everything in here is stainless steel except for part of the stopper, I think. But yeah, so I got 4 of these, 4 taps and 4 shanks, and yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. They were more than half the price of anywhere that I ever found them in Europe, so. Great, yeah, I'm excited. Now I gotta go forward with the actual collar project. I can fit 4 kegs in there easy, so that's what I went with. I could probably easily fit a 5th keg in there, but I thought that was kind of pushing it. I think I'll use that extra space maybe for some just bottled beer or something. I thought I'll just start off with 4 to be sure. And then I'll have some wiggle room in there, and I won't have to like jam stuff all together. So you know how it is. And I've also still got the kegerator, which has 2 taps. So technically I have a 6-tap setup, and because of the lack of brewing I've been doing, I could really only have like 3 taps on right now. So I don't think I need much more than 6. Now I slammed the glass instead of my... damn it. I did it. Sorry. Yeah. The brew house looks pretty much the same. I'd flip you around, but wow. Yeah, there's nothing really to show you. I've got a few projects I want to work on here in my vacation. I want to build a stand for my mill, my grain mill, because the thing that it's attached to is all busted up, but that's, I guess, for a future video. And yeah, geez, I've just been rambling on. I've missed you guys. Have you missed me? I'm sure you have. Alright. I will hopefully be back later with something more interesting. Yeah, something more interesting. I'm going to talk more about this beer in another video. I've got a Pilsner beer that I probably will talk about at some point that I made. And I've got some ciders. Yeah, the Kvike cider. I've got to talk about that at some point too. I've got a lot of stuff to talk about, but I'm not going to talk about it now. I'm going to let you go. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. Cheers. I love this glass.